Hey guys, Dr. Oscar here with Revolution Health Center, and continuing our conversation on low back pain and some of the questions that we get in the office. And of course, one of the questions that I get very often is, should I have surgery with my low back pain? And very common question that I get, we're having a lot of people coming in with low back issues. Now that could be due to sedentary life. That could be due to overactivity with construction or falls that you had as a kid or accidents that we've had that lead to problems in your low back. Now, when it comes to the idea of surgery, I really believe that, well, for one, everybody has their own individual case, and that's why we do an initial consultation and evaluation in our office to see what's your story, what's going on, what caused it, and where are you right now, and what do we need to do moving forward. But I also believe that there's a lot that can be done before surgery is ever necessary. In fact, I'm very fond of trying out as many non-invasive therapeutics, rehabilitative courses to see, can we get you strong and stable and get some relief well before we ever have to do surgery. Now, I will say there is a time and a place for surgery. I've had some patients come in that received chiropractic care leading up to their surgery. And across the board, we've seen some great results where people say, man, I came through the surgery very, very well. And my doctor was surprised at how quickly I recovered and got strong after the surgery as well. So it's a big discussion. I don't want to oversimplify it by any means, but I truly believe that it's an individual case. It depends on what's going on with your story, and one of the reasons why we connect with people with the consultation, say, what's going on, what do we need to do? Second thing is, let's definitely try as many non-invasive therapeutic things, we'll say, as possible before we ever get into the idea of cutting things out or putting hardware in for sure. It's a big discussion. Like I said, I don't want to simplify it, but there's a lot of good things that we can do, and chiropractic is one of those things that's very effective at keeping people from surgery. But not only that, if you've had surgeries in the past, addressing your spine and taking care of your spine after surgeries is really valuable as well too. Now, what I have here is a great article that came out a few years back, and it addresses the idea of patients that are under regular chiropractic care. So it's in the Journal of Manipulative and Physiological Therapies and a JMPT. And they did a study, a 7-year study on patients that were under regular chiropractic care for 7 years, meaning these were patients that had their chiropractor as their primary care physician. And they found some amazing results. They found that these patients were experiencing 60% less hospitalizations over this period of time, 85% less pharmaceutical costs. Man, that's nice to hear. 59% less days in hospital. But not only that, 62% less outpatient surgeries when we're talking about the idea of surgeries. It really comes down to is that there's a lot you can do to keep you out of surgery if that's what you've been recommended. But not only that, there's very specific steps you can do to never have surgery in the first place. And like I mentioned before, even if you've had surgery already, let's not have another one, a resurgery after that. And by taking care of your structure in your spine and your low back specifically, we can keep you from having a second or a third follow-up surgery where we're having to fuse segments above or below, or seeing levels of degeneration above or below where you've had those segments fused. So it's a good discussion. I think it's a valuable one that we need to continue having. I'll keep these videos coming out as we're moving forward. If this is something that resonates with you and you need help and want to come into our office, please click the link below. That'll bring you to a landing page where you can share your name, your phone number, your email address, and I'll have one of my team members reach out to you to schedule out an initial consultation for this new patient special that we're doing here. And we can sit down and see what's going on, what can we do to help, and whether or not we're the right place for you. And if we're not the right place for you, we'll help you find where you need to go. And of course, if you know somebody that needs help, share this video with them. That way they'll be able to get an idea of what's possible. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video.